Chin Tuck Boxing, baby.
Yep, you know what time it is, man. This is, of course, your favorite channel, man, CTB. It's Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy, Jay Slay. Say what up to him, man.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in.
You guys know what you're tuning into, man. This is a segment we call here Real Shit or Bullshit. So we try to chop down all the rumors that goes around in boxing. Seems like this year's been Capzilla for ESPN. So like whenever ESPN drops some information, it always seems to be capped. So we got some more ESPN news we want you to get your opinion on. That is Manny Pacquiao saying that he would be open to fighting Tank Davis at 147 or at catch weight at I think it was 144, 145. In my opinion, I'm not mad at the fight if it's true. But we're going to see if it's real shit or bullshit first before we break down the fight. What you think, man? Real shit or bullshit?
You gotta ask from both sides if it's real shit or bullshit. To me, I think it's real shit for both sides, and I'm gonna tell you why. And that guy is obvious. He been trying to get that payday with either a guy outside of boxing. He's trying to get another fight with Floyd Mayweather. He's been throwing it out. He's trying to get that big bag. We know that the rumors are, we don't like to talk about money, that he did have a little financial trouble. He didn't have as much money as he wanted when he retired. So to fight Tank Davis, the cash cow, one of the cash cows of boxing, if he did close to $1 million with Ryan Garcia, was it over $1 million?
He did over $1 million. He did like 1.2.
Over $1 million with Ryan Garcia. So with Pacquiao, he gonna do probably a little bit more than that. So you talking about 1.3, 1.4 million buys? That's big money. You talking about 20, 30, $35 million payday. And for Tank Davis, it's the same thing. It's like he cut from the same cloth of being under Mayweather promotion, and Mayweather promotion is getting the big bag as you can. So I know that me as a person, I want Tank Davis to get in there with, Devin Haney's of the world, with the Corey Stevens of the world. But I always say I understand the business of boxing. And to me, it's still an interesting fight, even though he's older. Pacquiao, he's a bigger guy than Tank Davis is, and he's never fought at 147. So you're gonna have some question marks there about how is he gonna handle Pacquiao power, because I can tell you, even though Pacquiao's slowing down, he's easier to hit, he's still gonna have that power. So Tank Davis has to be aware of that, and so it's gonna be an interesting fight for me. So for me personally, I think it's real shit, and like I said, the main reason I say is because of the money. It's too much money on both sides not to try to make the fight if you can make the fight. So I'm gonna say real shit this time.
I'm gonna say real shit because I do think Manny Pacquiao would say something like that. Would it actually happen? I'm gonna call bullshit on it actually happening though. But I do believe that Manny Pacquiao actually said it for the same reasons you just been stating. Pacquiao, he's not ashamed of it. He's not running for no big fights. He's known to take on big fights, especially for massive paydays. And this, in my opinion, is right up Tank Davis' alley. Tank Davis, he like those type of fights where he's gonna make a massive payday. And like you said, I don't see no fight being as big as that one. Like if Manny Pacquiao come out of retirement for a fight with Tank Davis, a lot of Pacquiao fans are going to say Pacquiao got a chance because he's the naturally bigger man. He fights at 147 natural. His last almost decade of his career, before that pretty much 147. So they're going to say he got a good chance because he's the bigger man. But in my opinion, I don't really think he had too much of a chance. I'm going off the Pacquiao I seen in his last fight, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really think it's that much of a chance. So I'm gonna kind of call bullshit on it because, like I said, I don't think that. It's a tricky ass question. I'm kind of sucking myself out a little bit. It's a tricky question because Pacquiao could just be using Tank Davis' name for a fight. You know what I'm saying? Say he want to make a comeback fight or whatever. He's not going to fight Tank Davis. I'm not assuming on his first fight back in a couple years. Like I don't see him that being his first fight in. I think he'll want a warm-up fight at least. What you think?
Who, Tank Davis?
Pacquiao.
No, I don't think he'll play with it. I think Pacquiao is about the money. I don't think if he got a Tank Davis fight there, I don't think he would take a warm-up fight and risk looking bad or even losing and messing his bag up. He's trying to secure that 8-figure type of money. He want the 15, 20, $25 million. He's not gonna take a warm-up fight. He's gonna go straight to Tank Davis, and I think whatever happens. If he get picked to sleep again, he get picked to sleep again. But he could go to sleep with $25 more million in his bank account. So
would he be an ace?
I will say this though. It's interesting because it's two sides. Like you said, you have a a more hardcore boxing fan side that's in us and say, man, Tank Davis, we tired of you playing. We know what you can do. We want you to fight the Shakur Stevensons and all those guys in the world. But on the mockability side, and you building a fighter up that's already a huge draw, and you put him in the ring with Manny Pacquiao and his fan base, and say he picked Manny Pacquiao to sleep. Then how much bigger is Tank Davis gonna be? Now you talking about a whole new fan base that learns about Tank Davis, who's already a cash cow. But if he knocks out and puts Pacquiao to sleep, he can become the cash cow of boxing. He might be the biggest draw in boxing after that. So I understand it from both perspectives. I understand the frustration from a hardcore boxing fan, but I also understand it from Tank Davis and Mayweather Promotion. Also, they're trying to make him the biggest star in boxing, especially with the decline of Canelo. So you got Canelo on a decline. Who is really the who can say they are the, Tank Davis is a cash cow in boxing, but who is the cash cow in boxing? So if he beats Manny Pacquiao and knocks him out, you got to say Tank Davis might be the man of boxing, because Errol Spence has declined because of the loss he took. Terrence Crawford is 1 or 2 fights probably from being out the door. Canelo is on the decline. So as far as these young guys in boxing who get next guy, as far as the money man, who other than Tank Davis?
I think Tank Davis already proved he the money man. He just sold 1.something million on a casual fight. That's what I'm saying. This fight makes sense. Like dollar wise, it makes perfect sense, because like you said, the casual market gonna be there. They're gonna, like I said, the casual fans who are Manny Pacquiao fans are gonna tune in. And then you got the country of the Philippines that are also gonna tune in. And then you got, the hardcores. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna watch it. You got the hardcores like me.
Interesting. It's still interesting.
It's interesting ass fight. So you got all parameters of this fight to sell a great fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not calling bullshit on that aspect. I'm just saying it might be bullshit because ESPN known to be capping like that sometimes. But you gave the parameters on what happened if Tank knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao. You got to mention the variable of what happened if Pacquiao flipped the script and knock out Tank or hurt Tank real bad. He do have experience on this side. He does have that power. You know what I'm saying? Tank is not a big dude. You understand what I'm saying? Will that breathe new life the way he did when he beat Keith Thurman, or it did when he beat Adrian Broner? It'd be pretty much Pacquiao's 4th life in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because he done had 2 restarts on his career. So if he can, I see why he's interested in the fight, because he's like, that's a winnable fight. Tank don't throw that many punches. You know what I'm saying? He's relatively inactive early on in the fight. He's pretty much a counterpuncher, but he's also, like I said, he's the smaller man than Pacquiao. So I think Pacquiao looking at the fight like, you know what? If I lose, I lose. I'm supposed to lose. I'm 40. I'm 42, 43 years old. But if I can clip him, or if I can, let my experience take over the fight, I can win this fight. And at the same time, like you said earlier, make the $25 to $30 million to do it, and possibly rebreathe life of my career to where I can fight another name. You know what I'm saying? After that, and turn that one payday into another bag. Exactly. So that's, man, I'm more and more interested in the fight, to be honest with you. But you got anything else with that?
Yeah, I think we're on the same page. Even though, just thinking about it, a quick summary of the fight, you would say, oh, Tank Davis got it. But there's a lot of question marks in that fight, man. And you got to think he's never felt the power of a guy like Manny Pacquiao. And if Manny Pacquiao catch him clean, just like I said that Tank Davis can put his lights out, Manny Pacquiao can still pick Tank Davis' lights out. So that would make the fight so interesting. You got 2 guys with different kind of power. Somebody going to sleep most likely. So you got a fight that somebody going to sleep is interesting to me.
I got a quick question though. We seen how Tank, right? We seen how he struggled with Pitbull in the last fight, even though he had that one hurt hand. Yeah, smaller guy. So I'm wondering, will that benefit Pacquiao too? Because while Pacquiao is, like I said, he's older, I still think his hand's gonna be just as fast. I think only thing make Pacquiao in trouble if he gas late. And I think, you know what I'm saying, that's if their Tank catches Pacquiao and knocks him out, it's gonna be late. I think it's gonna be mid to late. I think he's gonna drag him to deep water, you know what I'm saying, and then bury him from there. But if Pacquiao catches Tank, it's gonna be early. I think, the same shit Pitbull kind of gave Tank with the in and out and the being shorter in stature but having fast, explosive, coming in, like putting on you, the pressure on you. I think Pacquiao got a chance to do the same thing.
Tank Davis gonna have to be very, very careful that first 6 to 7 rounds. It's a very dangerous fight for him that first 6 to 7 rounds. Like you said, I expect Manny Pacquiao to gas. in the latter part of the fight. But that first 6 or 7 rounds, he had to be very careful. And like you said, with the Pitbull Cruz analogy, and also by Pacquiao being so unorthodox, he throws punches. He leaps and throws punches. He'll throw 6 or 7 punches at a time. So he's never seen nothing like that, Tank Davis. And like you said, even though he's older, he's still gonna be very, very fast. So Tank Davis gonna have to be very, very, very careful. Like you said, it's gonna be 2 fights. It's gonna be the first 6 or 7 rounds. It's gonna be round 7 through 12. And like you said, 7 through 12 should be Tank Davis. 1 through 6, Manny Pacquiao got a chance. I'm gonna put it that way. I won't say that he would dominate, but he have a chance that first 6 rounds.
But there's a little tip out there too in closing. A little tip that the last couple guys Pacquiao lost to, you know what I'm saying, they had a real big height and reach advantage over him. Like even against Ugas, I think the reason why he lost to Ugas was 1 because he gassed late, and 2 because the reach of Ugas was too great. He was pretty much getting jabbed up whenever he tried to do anything, because you know his feet ain't as fast as he used to be, so he really couldn't get in there and hit Ugas the way he wanted to hit Ugas. Even though he had Ugas' ass fucked up, he couldn't really land the harder shots on Ugas like he wanted to. Plus, you know, Ugas is a big ass. Exactly, Tank Davis not a jabber. He's smaller. He's more Pacquiao's height. He's not a volume puncher. He's not an in-fighter per se. I think, like I said, this fight, like you said, it's gonna be 2 fights in that fight, man. The more I think about it, the more I break it down in my mind. You know what I'm saying? It's closer than a lot of people think it is. A lot of Tank Davis fans are going to be saying it's gonna be a blowout. You know, he's gonna knock the old man out. A lot of the Pacquiao fans gonna say he gonna bring back the glory days and knock out Tank. But then you got the realists like me who said Tank come in here bullshitting. You understand what I'm saying? He can get caught by something. And for Pacquiao, this could end badly. You gotta put that part of that too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when it's time to retire, you want to retire, man. Boxing ain't the type of sport where you want, you know what I'm saying, to go out on your shield all the time. You understand what I'm saying? That Marquez knockout was horrible. So imagine what happened at 40 plus, getting hit by a Tank. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. Well, we're gonna chop it up. This is a fun topic, man. We're gonna chop this up again. If it does be true, you know, we definitely gonna enjoy chopping this up. I'm definitely gonna make some clips about this video, this fight, and everything. It got me interested, man. This one of the very like the few casual fights that I won't be mad at, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be mad at the fight.
Exactly.
Yep. You got anything else you want to add to this topic?
I think we covered all for right now.
Well, with that being said, man, this is most definitely your favorite channel, man, CTB. This is Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Say peace to him, man.
All right, remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, comment. You know why? We love boxing and you love boxing. But most of all, God, peace and love. Take care.
Chin tucked boxing, baby.